Hi guys, and welcome to the final episode of Buried.
Wish I could fit this in my pocket.
Yeah, we're here at last, number 5. What can I say really? We've done lots in this playthrough, haven't we? We've gone to the
This is a bit of something.
weapon box through the witch's house and done stuff with the giant and all that. But this episode, basically, we're going to show off a little sort of survival thing,
Nearly
a
done.
little idea we came up with to try and camp out and evade the zombies. So we're collecting parts to build 3 things.
I'm keeping this for later.
I can never remember their names. But they're very useful. I'll explain what they do as we build them. But basically, you can find all the parts that you need in this house,
I have to pick one.
and there's 3 places you build them. You build. Well, you need the turbine to power one of them. There you go. This is
It's really taking shape.
This is one of the more important ones. The head chopper, I think it's called. Is it called the head chopper?
Chops.
Yeah. And basically, it does what it says on the tin. It chops people's heads off. I think you can find the blade in the house as well as all the other things. But basically, what you do is you place it on the wall, and providing you can put it at the right height, it will chop off people's heads. Including yours if you're not careful. So, you've been warned. But you know. Where we are going to try and kind of build our survival area, it's we decided to do it by over here by Juggernog. But you see, we've got to place it. I'm using Killer Wasp's crouched head as a reference, so that we can crouch and walk under it and not kill ourselves. But there you go. You can see that he can walk under it without getting his head chopped off, which is quite good, because I don't know, he'd be a lot less smart without a head. And of course, you can get hurt by it, but you don't get killed immediately, which is quite good. And then, of course, we both got one, so we've got 2, which is great. And then there's 2 more things that we need to do our little survival thing. We need, what is it?
Position to make demand, little guy.
You need the turbine to power it. But I think the other thing you need is the subsurface resonator, I think it's called. We're just basically building it now. There you go, that's the main body for it.
Keeping this.
It's the thing that I was building in the saloon just a second ago. Is it the saloon? Yeah, the saloon. On the left here. There you go. I won't spoil it for you. You'll see what it does.
What this actually is.
But basically, it won't work by itself. You need to build the turbine to power it, which is what we're going to go build next. And basically, it's just you place it on the floor and it does its job. But basically, we're doing this in an effort to so that we can basically sit here and chill out and not have to do anything while the
This thing's just
zombies
too damn
are coming. So there you go. So it tells you that you need a source of power for it as well, which is pretty good. And basically, I think you can find all of the parts to build everything in that house. They're just kind of all over the place, and it's difficult to figure out which parts are for which unless you know what the pictures are like. We just got to get this zombie out of the way so we can put it down without having it destroy the resonator. But the good thing is that zombies can't destroy crouch zombies can't destroy the head choppers, and standing zombies get their heads chopped off, so they won't get destroyed unless we blow them up with like bombs and stuff like that. But I think all of these items deplete over time, so I think it's obvious to say that the turbines run out of power eventually, and the head choppers and the
Who knows what this is for? Nobody. That's
there you go. You saw I just picked up the fan from the bookcase, and everything else basically just disappears after a certain amount of time. But I believe the head choppers last a little bit longer than the resonators. I am led to believe. And there you go. This is where you build the turbine in here.
I'm good with my hands. Shame I'm the only one who really knows that.
God damn it. So there you go. Killer Wasp is very good with his hands, and he knows how to build all this cool shit. Because I was clueless. I didn't know how to build all this shit. But you know, I was just like, can we make like a little area, and then put two and two together, and we're like, ah, genius. But yeah, there we go. You'll see what it does. It's easier to see it than show. But there you go. It's basically like a massive subwoofer on like a gambling board or something like that. I think that's what it is. But basically, any zombies standing close to it just get thrown backwards, which is quite funny. But what we were going to do is basically, so that we can replace it if it runs out, we need to get one more of each, because the turbines deplete the quickest. We need one of those, and the resonator should be okay, but we get another one just in case. And there you go.
This thing is useful for several. I can't be bothered explaining them right now.
But as far as everything COD goes, if you're into ghosts, I might see if we can do some extinction to show you, because I really like extinction on ghosts. It's I haven't got it because I have no money, but if because it's Killer Wasp's game, you'll see it up on his channel, so go check his channel out. But if he's got something that he doesn't want to put up, I'll see if I can steal it. But you know, he's probably watching this anyway, and he's thinking, no, you're not getting any of it, you son of a bitch. And I'm like, ah, crap. But yeah, there we go. I think actually this section with the turbines where it runs out and like powers up again is to show like the half-life or something of it, to show that it's kind of halfway through its sell-by date. I don't know that for certain, but that's just me sort of guessing to see. But there you see the head choppers doing their jobs, and then for like the ones that get past, the subsurface resonators do a good job of clearing them up, which is pretty damn good actually. But yeah, basically we weren't really sure once we were in here how we were gonna get out afterwards, because if all of it broke in the middle of a round and then with zombies coming in, we were quite screwed, to be honest. But with the head choppers there, we're fine, and you just saw that the head literally fell off the top of the turbine. So, god damn it. Which is why it was handy to have another one, because otherwise we'd have been a bit screwed. But what's the other one called that you can use to jump? I can't remember. It's like the a flicky jump pad sort of thing. I think that's what Killer Wasp was going to get at the minute. Is that to like fling them back, because it doesn't just activate when we tread on it. It's the thing that we use to get over to the what is it? Speed color room. Without having to buy any doors. But it's quite handy actually, because then you've got like 3 different levels of protection, but it's just a pain keeping all of it going. It's just quite temperamental. But I mean, with 4 of you, I'd imagine this would be a lot easier to do, because then you've also got a lot more of you to protect the area if it does break. Because like you see there, the first head chopper has died. Whether that was from zombies attacking it or from depletion over time, I don't know. But there you go. The first resonator broke as well. So I know they all do have a timeout, even if they don't get attacked by zombies. But I don't know. The good thing about this as well is that zombies drop everything. They drop everything in quite good places. Because like you saw that it was quite simple for Killer Wasp to go up and get that nuke without being killed, which is pretty good. Well, that was the end of the round, so you know, pretty much. And yeah, basically I'm just going to go back and get another one because, you know, that one ran out. But it's just a bit... The only downside to doing this is that unless you have decent weapons, you can't really protect when it's not working. But I don't know, depends how lucky you're feeling. And of course the trouble is getting crawlers in so that you have time to build the items as well. But you know, yeah, we got around 20. That's our achievement. I think any zombie game that's past round 20 can be called a good zombie game, which is pretty damn cool. I've just done a crap ton of recording, and now I get the yawns when I'm on this one. It doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, there you go. You see the final head chopper has now gone, but I think is it called the Tramplestein or something like that? That you stand on it for things, but you see Killer Wasps has Killer Wasps put the trap down there, and it's flinging them back as well. So it's pretty much the same job as the resonators, but it just it has to recharge, which is the only downside. Whereas the resonators just depend on the turbines. So if you have enough turbines, it would be easier. Because if you have 4 of you, I don't know, you could have 2 of you carrying a turbine at all times so that you didn't run out of turbines, and then one of you with a resonator, and then once you placed the head choppers, you could all sort of have one thing each to carry. Because like the Tramplestein, I believe, stays there anyway, and has like a much longer reset time. I don't think that breaks at all, actually, because we went back into the speed color room a couple of times, and the Tramplestein was still there. Yeah. Alfie Stone 3 is online. Hey Alfie Stone, how's it going? Yeah. The only trouble with putting that jump trap down is that it's a bit of a pain coming back in. But you see there was just enough time to walk back over it before it fully recharged, which was a bit sketchy. But yeah, if you want to see more series like this, then let me know. But over Christmas, you'll see more and more videos gradually coming out, which you can look forward to, which will be great. It's yeah, we're coming to the end now. So the resonator's gone, so we're getting a bit pooed. So I decided to use monkey bombs, which isn't the best idea because it blows up the traps, which wasn't the smartest idea. See, there you go. You see, it's killed the head chopper and the other bits. But you see, it's impossible for us to get out now because there's just so many there, and the monkey bombs are keeping them there. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I will see you next time.